Alright everyone, what is up here today YouTube? Jigsaw0097. I'm making this video a little bit late as we've only got a couple days until this huge game against the Seattle Seahawks. As you guys know, I am referring to the wild card weekend of the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks will actually be at Philadelphia again as a rematch for the season because this reminds me of last year actually. When the Eagles played the Saints, granted Eagles got blown out by the Saints, but when we played the Saints again, it was a much different game. And had Alshon Jeffrey not dropped that pass, we might be looking at 2 Super Bowls. So who knows? And that's how this game feels. This game feels like another rematch. We just came up short against the Seahawks the first time. I think the score was 9-7. And the Seahawks left a lot of points on the board, as did the Philadelphia Eagles. That was a tight-fought battle. The defense played lights out, and I'm hoping that the Eagles can get this win, guys, against the Seattle Seahawks. I think that they can get this win too. So they already know by now that Russell Wilson is the weakness, is the strength, not the weakness. He is the strength of the Seattle Seahawks. So if you can somehow contain him, you can make that team pretty one-dimensional. Their O-line is nothing to scoff at. Meaning like it's not all that great. It's not a bad O-line, but it's not good either. So if you can get pressure on Russell Wilson and kind of contain him a little bit, that's going to help a lot. The Seahawks also have a lot of injuries on offense right now. That's why they went out and got Marshawn Lynch, who's really just a bruiser. You know, he's a LeGarrette Blount type running back. If you can contain Marshawn Lynch, that's another key. And the Eagles already did this against the Cowboys with Ezekiel Elliott. They're very similar running back styles. So if you can contain Elliott and Saquon Barkley with the Giants, for that matter, you can contain Marshawn Lynch. And I think the Seahawks are on a little bit of a downward spiral right now, whereas the Eagles are getting hot at the right time, guys. One of the big X factors that I'm going to give for this game is the unpredictability of the Eagles right now. These are guys that weren't even on the NFL field 4 weeks ago. These guys are in their first playoff game, most of these guys. It reminds me of last year when we played the Bears, you know, and you had guys like Cre'Veon LeBlanc and Avonte Maddox coming in for like the first time. Now we've got guys like Greg Ward. I think he'll be back. You know, Boston Scott, Miles Sanders. Doug Peterson said he's looking good. Unfortunately, Zach Ertz is going to miss it, but you got Dallas Goedert, who's never been. Sorry, I lied. Dallas Goedert was on the team last year. I was trying to say J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. So you got J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, who's never been. So this is really a brand new squad going into this team, and it feels like last year it was all about the defense going in. That was unknown. You know, last year it was like the defense was unknown, and they really got locked down, and then Nick Foles kind of rallied the existing offense. But this year the defense is pretty much the same. You know, Ronald Darby is out, which I'm completely fine with. But the offense is all new, and Carson Wentz himself has commanded this team. And honestly, if he beats the Seahawks this Sunday, I will eat crow, guys. I talked crap on Carson Wentz all season long, you know. But like I said in my previous videos, I wanted to be proven wrong, and if Carson Wentz can continue to prove me wrong, that's exactly what I want. I want this kid to go out there and prove that he can go through the playoffs, because they are very similar, the Seahawks and the Eagles, with quarterbacks. I always looked at Wentz, and he kind of reminded me of like an Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson type when he's on his A game. So, you know, if Carson Wentz can do Carson Wentz things, you know, if he can, you know, keep the plays alive like he's been doing, you know, if there's nothing available, you know, scramble for some yards. He can carry this game on his back again, guys. He easily can. Like I said, they have an advantage here. They already played Seattle during the regular season in Philadelphia, and that was when the Eagles were struggling. You know, that was with like Nelson Aguilar and those guys. This team is now 4 weeks into this winning streak, this hot winning streak that they're on right now. So they can easily cap this off with another playoff win, and then take your chances with, you know, San Francisco or whoever else they play next. But this game is going to tell me a lot about Carson Wentz, guys. That's why I'm really excited. If anything, I said if the Eagles could do anything during the season, it would be to give Wentz playoff experience, and they're going to be able to do that. So really, it's a win-win. Even if the Eagles end up losing this game, Wentz has now been in the playoffs. He's got that. He might start getting some of that ice veins that Nick Foles had that I was talked about. This is the same old rodeo for Doug Peterson and Jim Schwartz and all them. They've been to the playoffs several times, so I have no qualms about the coaching. I think the coaching will be fine. I still want guys like might grow out of here next season, but we'll see what they can do with this opportunity. So yeah, just a really quick game, guys. I don't really have a whole lot to say. I did put in the thumbnail though who wins, so I'll answer that question. I think the Eagles are going to win this one, and I think it's going to be in the ballpark of like 20-13, something around there. And if the Eagles can take off like they did against like the Giants, it could easily be like 34 to something like that. But I think the defense is really going to hold the Seahawks down this game because we already played them. They only managed to score 17 on us the first time, so I think they could hold them down to like 13 this time. Maybe hold them to 17 again, but regardless, I think the Eagles will score more than 17 this game, so they will ultimately win. So that's kind of my prediction, 20-17, or 20-13, sorry, somewhere in that range. And yeah, I think this will be a good game, guys. This will be a good game. So anyway, that's the video. Just a really quick one. Sorry it's like super late. I'm fumbling my words because I'm really tired. I wanted to make this video before I have to head into my work weekend. Just so that I have this out there, my thoughts and everything for you guys. But I'd like to hear what you guys think down below about what you think about what this means for Carson Wentz, what this means for the Philadelphia Eagles. You think they could win this game? You think they're going to lose this game? What do you guys think? I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And to all my returning viewers, make sure you also are subscribed. I've actually gained like 10 new subscribers recently, so thank you guys so much for checking out and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. And to everyone, hit that notification bell so you also get notified when I make my videos. But with that said, guys, thank you so much again. And this has been Jigsaw0097. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Is a Seahawk even a real bird? All the way.